So here's why the Earth is not flat. And I'm going to illustrate this with gravity, actually. And of course, you know, the Earth travels around the sun. The moon travels around the Earth. Well, there's no such thing as zero gravity, okay? You refer to that like when you go into outer space, you're in zero gravity. But that's not the case, because gravity still exists. There is gravity between the sun and the Earth. There's gravity between the Earth and the moon, because, I mean, that's how they stay in orbit. That's how they stay in motion, actually. So, that being said, what happens when you go into space is you break the Earth's gravity that's holding us to the surface, become into a low Earth orbit, and then you're no longer as affected by Earth's gravity as you are the sun's gravity. Which brings me to my next point, which is Newton's laws of motion. So if you were to drop say this eraser and a ball of lead at the same time, they would hit the ground at the same time. Earth is in free fall into the sun as the moon is in free fall to Earth. So when you go into space and you break Earth's gravity that's holding us on to the surface of the Earth, gravity from the sun is acting the same on our body or our spaceship as it is the Earth, and so we fall simultaneous. So when you go into space and you're like floating around, you're not actually floating, you're falling. The reason why I illustrated that point is for actually us to understand why we can actually prove that the Earth is round. So here on Earth, because of gravity, any liquid that falls to the ground is in the shape of a tear. So a droplet of water falling to Earth. Now, why does it make that shape? Because air creates friction. So as this is falling down, there is resistance, wind, air, friction, pushing it up. Aerodynamics. Okay, so that's what causes the teardrop shape, is the air pushing the water, aerodynamics. So if you're in space and there is no air and there's no friction, right, and there's nothing to cause this part of the teardrop, right, what shape would it be if there were no friction? And the answer is